Guys, welcome back to the Road to 1 Million in Forex Funding series, a series on documenting everything live here on YouTube, documenting every position. Had a fantastic quarter, as a lot of you would have been aware, 6.7%. Going to be a very volatile week with the Trump tariffs, so I'm going to be sitting on my hands and waiting to be patient, not risking too much. I'm waiting for every opportunity to be as perfect as possible because this is a time where you make a lot of money and also lose a lot of money. So I'll let you guys know if I enter any positions. Hopefully we have a fantastic month, fantastic week. And yeah, I'll keep you updated. So guys, just entered long on US dollar Japanese yen. It's a solid position, a position that's part of my plan. There are a few negatives. The 4-hour time frame isn't perfect, but everything else with all the other confluences looks good. So yeah, I'll keep you updated on that position, the outcome. I've also started writing down exact things I want to see. What do I want to see on the daily? What do I want to see on the intraday time frames? And what do I want to see risk reward wise? And by writing it down, you can sort of detach your emotions, because sometimes you can question if you're on a losing streak or a winning streak, certain positions that you want to be in. But if you write down tangible rules, then if they all apply, I just have to execute the plan. And I know that plan will make me the profit long term based on my back-tested data. Okay, guys, let's break down the exact position, this trade that we took. So starting on the daily, I can clearly see that we're overextended. I can clearly see that we're in a downward trend, so I'm aware that the order flows towards the downside. But at this key level, when I saw this opportunity with this bullish engulfing, we were here. We broke back below this low here. So I liked the fact that we broke below this low and then we popped back above with the bullish engulfing. So for me, I liked that. That was something that was a good DDP, looking for a long-term a short-term play to the upside. When scaling into the hourly, you can see I liked the fact that we'd been trending down. This was the movement towards the downside. We sort of had a gap from the volatility, and then we broke out, clear higher high made, pulling back to our areas of value, the 0.382. We got this nice bullish engulf in here as well, if I zoom in. So this was my signal to go long. Breakout higher high, higher low. I've played these positions throughout this whole year, doing okay. 6.7% for the year, 2.88% up on the funded account. This loss resulted in a 1% loss, and now we're 1.7% up. I'll show you the FTMO account in a minute. But yeah, I like this opportunity. The only negatives I would say is the risk reward was 1.22, so that isn't particularly great considering it's just a pullback move. The other thing is the daily isn't phenomenal, like it's good enough, but it's not a high quality setup on the daily. Like it's good enough and I'll take it every day of the week, of course. But when you look at overextended moves, you want multiple days towards the downside. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, but we sort of just broke below this low. If this had continued down that little bit further to maybe this level here, and then we got the rejection, then it's more likely that we're going to continue towards the upside. So there are a few negatives, a few things that I have to be aware of, but because everything else was good, you weigh up confluence and everything else looked nice. These intradays I really liked. I really liked the breakdown, the breakout retest, and looking for the continuation. Just one of those things that didn't play out. So yeah, that's the only trade I've took this week. I'm going to do a different style like this. See, let me know in the comments what you guys think. If you prefer this style where I'm just breaking down each trade, or vlogging it and documenting exactly like my thoughts in the moment. Would you prefer me to do my old style where I was just vlogging it and documenting it, or just breaking down like this? Because sometimes it can be easier just to break down the opportunities like this. So yeah, let me know. When looking at the FTMO dashboard, you can see still up 1.7%. So we're still up on the account. Obviously, when we look at this graph, it's a nice looking chart. Or graph, you can see the winners are bigger than the losers, and it is a nice upward trend. So if we continue at that rate, it will be okay. You can see the only trade for April so far, with the volatility with the tariffs and everything like that, it's been extremely volatile, and I've been sitting on my hands waiting for opportunities. Next week is going to be looking phenomenal for a lot of opportunities. So if we get entries, then that would be fantastic. But yeah, just one position, April, negative 1.1%. So overall, we're doing okay. I mean, negative 1% for April, still a long way to go in April. Nice to be out of the drawdown like you guys would have seen before, and that we're still up decent, like 1.7%. We have a couple of winners. It's going to take us further and further and closer to that profit target of 10%. So yeah, we've got to keep sticking with the plan. I understanding that these times are going to be difficult to trade. A lot of people are going to make a lot of money, but they're also going to lose a lot of money. If you have an account, you can get an account quick with the volatility. If you looked on gold and other pairs, the movements. If you get in, you can make money fast and make money quick, but you can also lose money quick. So you have to be aware of the risks. It's extremely volatile, and you have to be able to sit on your hands and wait for the clear opportunities. The US dollar Japanese yen trade I'm happy with. I would write it down as a good trade. It wasn't perfect. It wasn't the best opportunity. It wasn't an A+ setup, but it was good enough, part of my plan, and I executed it. So yeah, we're doing okay. Statistics, average winners, 892. I think this is a bit skewed from some of these small positions, but the numbers are looking okay. The consistency score, 85%. Everything's looking okay. We've just got to keep sticking with the plan, and over time, over this year, we should get to this 10k profit target. I find that it's times like this when you take a loss that people can tilt and they can question themselves. End of the day, number one thing you've got to think about is, was it part of your plan? And if it was, a good trade is a trade that you executed perfectly as part of your plan, not the outcome. But can be focused on outcome driven. Like, obviously, taking 1% losses technically me further back from the main goal, but in trading, it isn't a straight line of like win, 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 and then you get the account. If you've got a 50% win rate, 55% win rate, you're susceptible to multiple losses in a row, and you don't know when the sequence is going to occur. So for me, I reflect and think, okay, was it part of my plan? Was it a good trade? If it was, then I can be happy with the execution. If it wasn't, I can reflect on why did I take that? Was it to do with my psychology? Was it to do with I haven't been patient enough because I haven't executed many trades recently with the volatility, so I want to be involved? You have to analyze yourself, and it's the weekend now. I'm analyzing and I'm talking with you guys and analyzing everything about this position. But overall, yeah, I am happy with it. Next week, as I mentioned, is looking fantastic. Going to hit the gym, going to do all my routines that I need to do for today to keep me on point. Obviously, there's temptations all the time when you're out. It's sunny, it's a beautiful day. You have temptations. I'm staying super focused. Gym, eating clean, trying to hit my targets. Trade, go over my ASR, advanced self-review for the week. Look at any trades I missed. Why did I miss them? Why did I pick this particular trade? What was it about this particular trade that I liked in the moment? Do I still feel that way? And just do a complete analysis of performance. And that's what you need to do. And that's how you're going to improve. And that's how I've improved over the last few months. Literally, the two tips are analysis and locking in and staying focused. So yeah, I appreciate all the support you guys show on the videos. We're like 90 subscribers off 5k. So if you guys want to help me out, support the channel, I'd appreciate it. Let's try and get to 5k. If you prefer this style of video where I'm breaking down, like I mentioned on the chart, rather than vlogging it, let me know. If you prefer the other style, I'll go back to the other style. I just want to try something a bit different. So yeah, appreciate you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.